Hi, welcome to Powell Street Festival's instructional video for the Paueru MashUp, which is a dance that we're going to teach you, and then we're going to have some online virtual rehearsals that come afterward. So I'm Lisa and Sophia is behind the camera, and we're going to be teaching you the movement for the dance today. And I want you to keep in mind that this is supposed to be a fun dance, so I want to make sure that you're comfortable doing all of the movement. And if there's something that I do that doesn't feel right to you, then please modify and change anything so that you feel good doing it. It's not important that you look exactly like me. I'm just going to be giving you the steps as a guide, and then anything that you want to do differently or change for yourself, please feel free to do. So the first section we're going to do is called Radio Taiso, and the movements are all taken from the Radio Taiso practice, specifically from my grandmother's recollection of Radio Taiso. So it might not be what you know specifically as Radio Taiso, but a version of these movements. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet together, arms at our side, and we're going to raise our arms up and bring them to the side. One more time, up and bring them to the side. And then bring our arms in front of us, and we're going to swing them back, forward with a bend. Again, back, forward with a bend. We're going to touch our shoulders, extend the arms, and do the bend with the swing again. Forward, touch our shoulders, forward, bend with the swing again. From there, we're going to do a series of poses, so still positions. The first one, you just stand up straight, put your arms by your side. The second one, we put our arms behind our legs and we bend our knees. The third one, we straighten our legs and we bring our arms up to the side. The fourth one, we stretch our left arm forward and our right arm back, twist to the right and look to the right. The next one is you bring your left arm down, bend your knees and your right arm to the side. And the next one is bend to the left with your right arm overhead, and then the reverse. And then you make a right angle with your arms, so the left arm will go forward and the right arm to the side. And then do the same thing the other side. And then the last one is we stretch our arms up to the side and stretch our legs. From here, we're going to do some arm swings that wrap around your body and extend back to this position. So we go to the right first, right, left, stretch. Again, right, left, stretch. A third time, right, left, stretch. And then we bring our feet together and we bring our arms up overhead. Then we're going to do a swing forward and bend your knees. When you come back up, you bring your legs apart and you look to the left with your right arm up, and then we swing down through center, up to the right, down through center, up to the left, and a third time down through center, up to the right. And then that's the end of the first section. So now I'm going to show you what section 1, Radio Taiso, looks like with the music. Before I play the music, I just want to explain that there is an intro section in the music that starts when the track starts to 0:18, so 18 seconds of intro music that I'll explain in the online workshop what we're going to do for that portion of time. So for today, when you're practicing, you can just skip ahead to 18 seconds in, and that's when the Radio Taiso section starts.
Paueru MashUp 踊りましょう。混ざりましょう。
now we're going to pick up and do section 2 called Mazarimasho, and it happens right after the radio Taiso ending, which ends with the last swing that goes to the right, which looks like this. And from here we're going to do 6 pulses, bringing our arms in towards our body and bending our knees. And it's not important that your form looks exactly like mine, but when I do it, it kind of looks like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to step back with our left, right, left, touch. Left, right, left, touch. And then you're going to travel away from your screen, doing right, left, touch, and then left, right, left, touch, going away again, left, right, touch, and then back towards your screen, right, touch, and the final one goes left, right, clap. So I'm just going to do that again without talking so it looks a little more flowy. So we're going to go left, right, touch, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. And then from here we're going to do a series of arm movements with little accents on the end. So the first ones, you move your arms toward the screen and then bring them in together sharply, and then away from each other on the diagonal, and then make a window over your left side sharply, and then you take this shape and send it toward the other side of your body here, and then the arms come in sharply, and then we go bring the shape over our heads and then separate the arms sharply. And from here we're going to do 4 pulses, bringing our hands in towards our shoulders. 3, 4. And we're going to touch our shoulders and spiral to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to touch our right knee with our left hand and push it away 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your left knee in, push it away with the right arm, and your right knee in, push it away with the left arm. And then you're going to slide to the left, bring your arms overhead, slide, ball change, right, left. And then you're going to do 2 little step ball change scooches away from the screen. 1 with the right, 1 with the left. And then you're going to do step hop with the right foot, step hop, step together, and then you do clap, clap, clap. And that marks the end of the section. Now I'm going to show you what section 2 Mazarimasho looks like with the music and how it connects from section 1 Radio Taiso. So when you're practicing this, you can scroll through to 1 minute and 3 seconds, and that's when this section starts with the music.
Mazarimasho.
Now I'm going to show you section 3, which is called Tanko Bachan. So if you know the Tanko Bushi, some of these steps might look a little bit different, and that's because I asked my grandmother to teach me her version of the Tanko Bushi. So she had her own memory of the steps, and I took the steps from her. So in case you know it and it looks a little bit different, that's basically the reason why. So the section starts right after the claps, which is also how you normally start the Tanko Bushi. So we do our clap, clap. We're going to do the first action with our left foot and our arms going to the left. So we do this digging 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 2 to the right. 1, 2. And then we're going to do over the shoulder to the left, over the shoulder to the right, and then we go look back to the left, look back to the right. Then we're going to do a series of poses again. So the first one is here, the second one is here, third one here, fourth one to the left, fifth one to the right, sixth one digging to the right, and then we do over the shoulder to the right, hands on our knees facing to the right, and hands up like you just clapped. And then we're going to do to the left, to the right, over the shoulder to the right, and then we're going to do down to the left, up to the right, down to the left, up to the right, down to the left, up to the right, down to the left, stick your thumbs out. Okay, now I'm going to show you again so you get a sense of the rhythm of that section. So from the claps, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Shoulder, shoulder, back, back. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to show you section 3, Tanko Bachan, with the music. So you can find it at 1 minute and 43 seconds. Section 4, which is called Tanko Maze, Tanko Godzilla, and it connects from the end of Tanko Bachan, which is going to be from this position. So we're going to step forward with our right and bring your thumb to the right, and forward with the left, thumb to the left, and then you're going to step back on the right foot and then turn away from the screen also with your right thumb coming up. You're going to reach back with your right arm and step forward with your left, together. Reach back with your left, step forward with your right, together. 2 hops to the front, and then step forward with your right, look to the right. 2 hops. Step forward with the left, look to the left, and 1 hop. And then you're going to go 2 pushes to the right, up high, and 1 dig to the right. And then 2 pushes to the left, up high, and 1 dig to the left. And then you're going to step forward with the right and arms to the right, forward with the left, arms to the left, and then you're going to do a big jump, and you're going to do a Godzilla face and body as you do that. So I'm going to show you that same thing but a little bit more quickly so that you can get the rhythm of it from here. So we go right, left, over the shoulder, back, together, back, together, jump, jump, right, jump, jump, left, jump, down, down, right, left, Godzilla. And then from here, we're going to move in a circle, essentially doing the Tanko MashUp Dance, but with interruptions with the Godzilla body. So we're going to go through from the very last part of the previous section, which is this Godzilla, and then start moving in a circle to the right, dig, 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 shoulder, shoulder, Godzilla, and then we pick it up from there in the Tanko Bushi, going back, back, push, push, forward, and back, back, and 1 more Godzilla to come back to the center. Now I'm going to show you section 4, Tanko Maze, Tanko Godzilla, with the music, so you can pick it up at 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the track. now we're going to do section 5, which is called Tanko Groove, and it connects from the last Godzilla. So we just did this, and we're going to do 2 jacks to the right. 1, 2. 2 digs to the left. 1, 2. 2 jacks to the right. 1, 2. 2 to the left. 1, 2. And then we're going to do 2 over the shoulders. Right, left. Then we do 2 jacks to the right. 1, 2. And then we do 4 looking back over your shoulder, starting to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do 4 pushes to the front. Step on your left foot first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we step forward with the left, look to the left, and together. And now 4 pushes, but starting with the right foot this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward with the right, look to the right, and together. And then we're going to do 2 sets of the clap. And as you do that, you're going to jump on the first clap and the last clap, I think. So we go. And then from here, you're going to jump out into your biggest Godzilla position. So I'm going to show you section 5 a little bit faster from the end of the last Godzilla. 1, 2, dig, dig. 1, 2, 1, 2, shoulder, shoulder. 1, 2, back, 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 back. Push, 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 left. Together. Push, 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 right. Together. Clap, 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 jump. Now we're going to do section 5, Tanko Groove, with the music, and you can find this in the track at 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So you've almost come to the end of the dance, and there's just one last thing that we're going to do to close it off, which is called the Tejime Clap. And it's a rhythmic clap that we're going to do, and we're going to show gratitude to the Powell Festival, to Onibane Taiko, who made the music for this mashup, and also to all of the participants. So it comes in right after the end of the very final section, and we're in our final Godzilla pose. So we're up like this, and then we're going to do a rhythmic clap, which goes ha, ha, ha. So it makes a lot more sense when we do it with the music, which I'll show you now so that you can see how the claps fit in with the rhythm of that section. And you can find it at 3:09 in the track. Okay, now we're going to do the whole thing with the music from the very beginning to the very end, minus the intro music, and then minus the very end, which we'll talk about when we're in the workshop.
Paueru MashUp 踊りましょう。Mazarimasho
now I'm going to show you the dance facing away from the screen. And I'm doing that in case if you take dance class and you're used to seeing the instructor at the front of the room and you can follow them from behind. So I'm going to do that now in case that's useful for you, and if it's too confusing then you can just use the video where I'm facing the screen.
Paueru MashUp 踊りましょう。Mazarimasho
So I want to offer you one version of a modification in case you prefer or need to be sitting down in order to participate in the dance. So for example, you could do the entire structure of the dance that I just showed you from a seated position. And so I'm going to play with that right now just as an example so that you can see how it might work in a different way.
Paueru MashUp 踊りましょう。Mazarimasho
So there you go. Hopefully everybody can find a version that's going to be really fun and enjoyable, because that is the most important part of this whole project. And thank you so much for joining us here, and thanks to Sophia, who's behind the camera right now, and thank you so much to Oniban and Taiko, who has made this music that you heard today and that will be heard hopefully better when we're doing the final project. So now I leave you to practice in your own living rooms, and then we will see you at the online workshops. Thanks!